There's something beautiful about white migration. When white people venture out, even if they're Italian, little brown, but mostly white, even when they're Italian, maybe Greek, it's beautiful when these immigrants go out and reach out, land somewhere, get a new life. It's legendary. It's epic. It's humanity. But when these people are brown, there's something less, something predatory. The Mexicans that come in, we see them as somehow taking up our space. I mean, again, we always say how funny and ironic it is that all of these regions where we have populated, we displaced indigenous brown peoples. We always have. We set them aside and we make everything white. Then it starts getting a little brown. And then we say, look how disgusting this is. What's wrong? There's brown everywhere. What are we going to do? Brown's taking over. I think it's time we put some sights on, some new goggles on, and take a look at the world from a colorblind perspective. And that's what I'm trying to do, because I feel the same way. I see all these people come in and I go, America was so happy. Now all of a sudden we have all of these poor brown people here and they're taking up resources. I go, well, you know what? We're white people. We take up just as many resources. As a matter of fact, we take up more resources. So if you look at an area and you see that it's made you sick because of how brown it's gotten, or how Muslim it's gotten, or how black it's gotten, shake it off. Because the funny thing is, people say these people are going to come in, they're going to take our freedoms. They can't take our freedoms. The reason, you see, like with the Muslims, they come in and they're going to take our freedom. The reason they're allowed to come here and practice their faith and populate is because they're free. It's a free place. So how can they take our freedom? We can't take theirs, they can't take ours. Here in America especially, that's the way our government's built. So we're all free to express ourselves. And the fact that they're able to express themselves proves our freedom. And if they're brown, they're white, they're black, it doesn't matter. People say that, and they're like, okay, I'm fine. And they want to get along in society. But then when a black person moves next door, or they're afraid that some Mexicans are going to buy houses down the street, the values are going to come down, that mindset. You go to the market and there's some brown people there, all of a sudden you don't feel safe to shop there. I mean, these are the things that happen. And then the news media will do their part when anytime a brown person or a Muslim or a black person does anything bad. We make sure that when the people who read the news know, hey, it was a black person. Yeah, it was a black person did that robbery. And there's black persons down there by the railroad tracks. And there's black persons at the mall. You don't want to go to that mall. That's where all the black people are. And you've read the news and you see that blacks are criminals. So same sort of thing. So anyway, I just want to try to shake off our ethnocentrism and appreciate all humanity, and the fact that if our country is free enough to let others in, don't worry about us about radical Islam stealing the American way. It can't. America is going to be a free country if we just don't. The way we lose our freedoms is by taking away the freedoms of those who we think are going to try to oppress us and take our freedoms. They come in and we're like, oh, we don't want Muslims around here, we better get rid of them. If we get rid of them, we lose our freedoms. The freedoms that protect us. So anyway, let me know what you think.